Imagine for a moment that you're living a life where nothing, absolutely nothing, has the power to steal your peace. Where harsh words from others, unexpected situations, or even the biggest challenges can't shake the serenity within you. Imagine facing a crisis and, instead of despairing, feeling an unshakable calm that comes from within, a firm center that isn't affected by external storms. You'd feel truly invincible, wouldn't you? Now I ask you, what if I told you that this is possible? And more, that you can learn to cultivate this inner peace in just 7 days? No, it's not a magic trick. It's not a distant concept from ancient masters or secret gurus. I'm talking about a powerful and accessible practice, something that anyone, you, me, everyone, can apply in our lives to start seeing real, deep and transformative changes. This power of transformation that I've been talking about is called Shlama. Shlama is a term that carries much more than a simple meaning. It's a state of inner harmony, a state of deep healing, of absolute balance that's directly reflected in your reality. This concept is present in various spiritual traditions, but it's especially relevant to what we're going to explore here today, because it can be the path for you to attract prosperity, wealth, and healing. Best of all, it's not something you need to seek outside of yourself. It's within you, waiting to be unlocked. But before we dive into the power of Shlama, let me introduce a great name who dedicated his life to understanding how our mind can transform our reality, Jacobo Grinberg. If you don't know this name yet, prepare to be amazed. Grinberg was a psychologist and researcher who made revolutionary discoveries about the human mind and its ability to change the reality around it. He deeply believed that reality isn't just something that occurs around us randomly. No, he saw the world as a direct reflection of our mind, our beliefs, and our internal energy. What does this mean for you? It means that everything you see, everything you experience, is just a reflection of what's within you. The way you react to the world and how the world reacts to you is a direct projection of your mind, your emotions, and your deepest beliefs. Jacobo Grinberg taught that by changing our internal state, we can change our external reality. And as he delved deeper into this study, he discovered that there are simple and powerful ways to achieve this state of transformation. And that's where Shlama comes in. You've probably heard that the power to attract prosperity, health, and happiness is within you. But what you may not know is that to access this power, you need to learn how to align your mind, your emotions, and your energy. This is the secret that Shlama reveals. We're not talking about ignoring life's challenges or trying to control external circumstances. No, what Shlama teaches is something much deeper. It's about changing the way you react to what happens around you. It's about connecting with an internal force that keeps you unshakable. And here's the key you've been looking for. Shlama isn't a practice that requires years of study or complicated meditations. It's accessible, simple, and can be applied immediately, as long as you're willing to connect with what's deepest within you. As Grinberg taught us, everything starts with our presence. When you connect with your true essence, you become more than capable of releasing stress, anxiety, insecurity, and most importantly, the negative energies that accumulate in your body and mind. This can be done with a simple act of turning your attention to yourself, of being present in the moment and allowing any negative energy to dissolve. But what is being present? Being present means disconnecting from the mental whirlwind that most of us carry. Every day, we're bombarded by racing thoughts, fears, worries, criticisms, and judgments. And that's exactly what creates our experience of suffering. When you're stuck in the past or anxious about the future, you're letting these external energies determine your life. But when you focus on the present moment, you take control of your reality. Here's where the power of Shlama comes in. By practicing Shlama, you create a space within yourself where peace can reign, and that peace begins to radiate out to the world around you. By focusing your attention on your breath, on the inner silence, you begin to notice a significant change. You feel the negative energy going away. You feel your mind calming down, and when that happens, the universe begins to react. The reality around you begins to align with the peace and harmony you've cultivated within yourself. Now, here's the crucial point. You can start applying this practice in a very simple and concrete way. And the most amazing thing is that in 7 days, you'll start to see real changes. 7 days to change the way you deal with your feelings, with the world, and most importantly, to start seeing prosperity and healing flowing into your life. When you start to align with this energy of harmony, peace, and presence, you begin to attract into your life the opportunities you've always desired. Doors begin to open. The energy of abundance begins to flow. The secret isn't outside of you, it's within, waiting to be released. Now, I want to know from you, have you ever felt that something inside of you was preventing you from achieving the success you deserve? Leave a comment below, sharing your experiences and reflections. And if you're enjoying this content and feel ready for this transformation, subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Now that you've started to understand what Shlama is and how it can bring peace and transformation to your life, let's delve even deeper. I want you to imagine a scenario. Imagine that over the next 7 days, you have the power to change your perception of reality. Imagine that through the practice of Shlama, you can create a reality where scarcity doesn't exist, where the healing of old emotional and physical wounds is possible, and where abundance and success flow to you naturally. The key to this transformation lies in something simple: the way you see the world. As we mentioned, the human mind has a tremendous power to shape reality. And this isn't just an abstract theory or a philosophical concept, it's a scientific and spiritual truth that was explored deeply by scholars like Jacobo Grinberg. Grinberg dedicated a large part of his life to unraveling how our thoughts and emotions shape what we experience in the world. What he discovered was revolutionary. Our perception of the world is deeply linked to our internal energy. That is, the world around us is, in fact, a reflection of what's happening inside us. What this means for you, right now, is something extremely powerful. It means that if you change the way you see the world, if you change your deepest thoughts and feelings, the world will also begin to change for you. It's not a magical change, but a transformation that occurs from the inside out. You don't need to wait for the world to adjust to your needs. What you need to do is adjust the way you perceive the world. And here again comes the concept of Shlama. By applying this practice, you connect with the purest essence of your energy. When you're in harmony with yourself, when you're in tune with inner peace, abundance begins to manifest. Because, contrary to what many believe, abundance isn't something you attract from the outside. It comes from within, from your ability to perceive that you're deserving of prosperity. You just need to change your internal view of yourself and the world. Have you ever stopped to think about how your vision of scarcity might be limiting your life? How many times have you found yourself thinking that you don't have enough, that opportunities are far from you, or that you don't deserve a life full of abundance? These thoughts aren't just simple ideas that pass through your mind. They create the reality around you. And that's what Shlama teaches. Healing and prosperity begin with the transformation of your internal state. In Shlama, the healing process begins with the clearing of negative energies that block us. Let's talk about that now. How can you release these negative energies and start opening yourself up to the blessings that the universe has to offer? First, the practice begins with awareness of your own energy. Have you ever noticed how negative energy can accumulate over time? Emotional pain, stress, limiting beliefs. All of this creates energy blockages in your body and mind. These blockages are like invisible walls that prevent positive energy and opportunities from reaching you. What Shlama teaches is that by releasing these energies, you create a constant flow of positivity and abundance. Now I'm going to guide you through a simple but powerful practice that you can do every day for the next 7 days. Prepare to feel an internal transformation that may be the key to healing and attracting wealth. Find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, allowing your mind to calm down and your body to relax. Focus on your breath. Feel each inhale and exhale like a wave that calms your mind and purifies your body of any accumulated tension. Now, visualize a bright light within you. Imagine this light starting to expand, filling your entire being. The light represents your essence, your energy of harmony and healing. As this light expands, imagine that it dissolves all the negative energies, all the blockages you've carried. Feel the energy of the light flowing through every cell of your body, freeing you from fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs. Now focus on the intention to attract abundance into your life. Imagine yourself surrounded by opportunities, by wealth, by full health and vibrant energy. Feel that you are worthy of everything the universe has to offer. Let this energy vibrate within you for a few minutes, feeling the internal change. When you're ready, thank the universe for this transformation and open your eyes. This simple exercise can be done every day. And over time, you'll begin to see how your worldview and your reality begin to change. In 7 days, you'll begin to realize that opportunities appear more easily, that your health improves, that your life seems more fluid and full of abundance. This happens because you're aligning your energy with the energy of the universe. It's not magic, it's not luck. It's the internal transformation that you've generated from the practice of Shlama. Now I ask you, how many times have you felt unable to attract wealth or success? How many times have you thought that you weren't deserving? What would happen in your life if you started to change the way you see yourself and see the world? Leave your comment below. I'd love to know how this reflection is impacting your life. And remember, if you're enjoying this journey and want to learn more about how the power of Shlama can transform your life, subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and share this video with everyone you know. Together, we can explore the mysteries of the mind and energy to achieve the abundant life we all deserve. Now that you've understood the power of Shlama, and have begun to incorporate the practice of transforming your internal energy, I want you to realize something very profound. True abundance isn't just a matter of money or material possessions. While these things can certainly be part of an abundant life, true wealth begins from within, in the field of our energy. It begins with the way we see life, with how we feel deserving of what's good, and with our ability to align our mind and heart with the universal flow of prosperity. And this is where many of us fail. Most people, when they think of abundance, only think of tangible things, like a new house, a car, or a full bank account. However, true abundance begins with the understanding that we are deserving of everything the universe has to offer. This shift in perspective is crucial to achieving the level of prosperity we seek. And again, it's Shlama that offers the key to this transformation. When you connect with the energy of Shlama, you're not just seeking healing or wealth. You're seeking a state of harmony where all good things can flow to you easily. But to reach this state, a process of internal transformation is needed that's much deeper than the simple desire to change your life. It requires a profound transformation in your beliefs, in your perception, and especially in the way you relate to the world. Let's talk about the limiting beliefs that we all carry. These beliefs are like invisible anchors that tie us to a narrow and limited view of life. They tell us that we're not good enough, that we're not deserving of wealth, that success is for others, but never for us. Often, these beliefs come from past experiences, from messages we received when we were children, or from thought patterns that were shaped throughout our lives. What Shlama teaches us is that to unlock the power of attraction and abundance, we need to replace these limiting beliefs with new beliefs that strengthen us, that make us believe in our ability to create and receive everything we desire. The secret to breaking these barriers lies in the daily practice of transforming the mind, of reprogramming the beliefs that limit us. And that's where the true magic of Shlama comes in. By practicing it, you begin to reprogram your mind, reconfigure your beliefs, and open the doors to a reality where abundance is natural. But what further prevents people from achieving this abundance is fear. The fear of failure, the fear of not being capable, the fear of the unknown. Fear is a powerful energy that can paralyze, that can prevent you from taking the necessary steps to achieve the life you desire. It is this fear that creates the blockage, that prevents the flow of abundance. And it is precisely this fear that Shlama helps to dissolve. When you begin to practice Shlama regularly, you start to become more aware of your fears. You begin to realize where the energy of fear is operating in your life and how it has shaped your choices. And as you connect with your inner peace, you begin to dissolve these fears one by one. The peace you experience begins to replace the anxiety, insecurity, and fear of failure. It's important to understand that true transformation doesn't happen all at once. We're not talking about an immediate solution or a miracle that happens instantly. The power of Shlama is subtle and gradual, but it is profoundly transformative. Each day you practice, you get closer to a stronger and more balanced version of yourself. And it is this inner balance that will reflect in your external world, creating a reality where wealth, health, and abundance are inevitable. So how can you continue to apply Shlama in the coming days? How can you ensure that this practice becomes a fundamental part of your life? First, remember that Shlama is not something you do once and then forget. On the contrary, it needs to be integrated into your daily routine. The practice of Shlama is a commitment to your inner peace. It begins with connecting with your breath, with your presence, but it needs to extend to all aspects of your life. When you wake up in the morning, take a few minutes to connect with your inner self. Breathe deeply and feel yourself filled with light. Throughout the day, when you feel challenged, remember to return to your presence. If you feel that you are being consumed by a problem or a negative thought, stop, breathe, and reconnect with the peace within you. Remember that by doing this, you are not only protecting yourself from negative energies, but also creating a field of positive energy that will attract everything good into your life. As you practice Shlama, you will begin to realize that the world around you begins to reflect this positive energy. The people around you will notice your change, and without you having to make an effort, they will start to respond differently to you. You will attract new opportunities, new relationships, new sources of wealth and prosperity. The secret lies in the internal transformation that inevitably creates an external reflection. Now, I want to ask you an important question. What have you been doing to remove the emotional blocks that are preventing your growth and prosperity? What beliefs do you still carry that limit your ability to live a full and abundant life? I want to know your opinion. Leave a comment below, share your ideas, and if you are ready to continue this journey of transformation, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with anyone you believe can benefit from this Shlama practice. We have reached the final part of this journey, and you should be starting to realize how the concept of Shlama goes beyond just a technique or practice. It is a true philosophy of life, a profound and transformative way of seeing the world and relating to reality. Over the past few days, you have been guided on a path of self-knowledge and transformation. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what happens when you decide to truly embrace this practice as part of your life? What happens when you let the energy of Shlama transform your perception of reality, open your eyes to a new world, and create a new version of yourself? The truth is that by applying Shlama deeply, you begin to access immense power. This power does not come from external sources, but from within you. It is a direct reflection of your ability to align your thoughts, your emotions, and your energy with the universal laws of abundance, healing, and prosperity. When you achieve this alignment, the universe begins to react to you differently. Opportunities arise from unexpected places, relationships become healthier, wealth begins to flow into your life naturally. Now let's reflect on the impact this can have on your life. What would happen if in just 7 days you started to notice a profound change in your life? Imagine that by making the practice of Shlama an essential part of your routine, you felt such a deep transformation that it became impossible to ignore the prosperity that begins to emerge. Imagine, for example, that you felt more connected with your true essence, more confident in your decisions, and that the negative energies that previously held you back were now dissipated. Imagine that the fear of lack of resources, the constant worry about the future, and the insecurity about your health or well-being no longer dominated your thoughts. In their place, you would be surrounded by an unwavering peace and the certainty that you are exactly where you should be. This state of confidence and balance is a direct reflection of a mind that, when transformed, begins to shape a more harmonious and prosperous reality. And this transformation doesn't happen from the outside in, but from the inside out. From the moment you choose to connect with your true essence and begin to apply the principles of Shlama with intention and presence. Now, I want you to understand that this change is lasting. When you start living from a place of inner peace, when you start transforming your limiting beliefs into empowering beliefs, your life begins to change permanently. You no longer need to wait for things to happen to be happy or successful. On the contrary, you create your own reality with the choices you make, with the energy you emit, and with the confidence you transmit to the universe. And here is something even more powerful. Shlama is not just about material prosperity or physical healing. It is about a state of total fullness, where true wealth lies in your health, in your relationships, in your inner peace. The emotional and spiritual healing that you begin to experience goes far beyond the physical body. It touches your soul, your emotions, and begins to create a vibrational field of harmony and balance that is reflected in all areas of your life. I want you to think of a moment in your life when you were completely at peace with yourself, without haste, without fear, without insecurity. How did you feel in that moment? Imagine that you can access this state whenever you want, in any circumstance of your life. This is what Shlama offers, the ability to access your inner peace, to transform your perception of reality, and to allow abundance and healing to flow into your life. Are you ready to move forward and apply this practice consistently in your life? Are you ready to become the architect of your own reality, to transform your energy, and to open space for all that is good? The key is in your hands, and it all starts with the daily practice of Shlama. I challenge you to apply this practice for the next 7 days. Commit to dedicating just a few minutes of your day to breathe deeply, visualize the light of your essence, and allow it to heal, transform, and attract the abundance you deserve. And each day, observe the changes. Observe how the universe begins to respond to your energy. Now I want you to share with me, what do you want to attract into your life? What changes are you ready to make? Leave your comment below and share your intentions and reflections. I would love to know how you are preparing to apply Shlama and what results you are already beginning to notice. And before finishing, I want to make one last call to action. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe now. Don't forget to leave your like and share this video with everyone you believe can benefit from this transformative practice. The power to change your life is within your reach. Now is the time to act. Don't let the opportunity pass. Remember, everything starts within you. Transformation, healing, prosperity. Everything starts with you, with your energy, and with the constant practice of connecting with the peace and abundance that already exist within you. The power of Shlama is in your hands, and now it's time to use it to create the life of your dreams.